So to use these percentage calculations, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the percentage proportion. So we have here for A, what is 35% of 22? So we set up the percentage, 35 out of 22. Okay, we're going to set up this percentage and we're going to set up an equivalent proportion of 22. So 35% is a part of 22 means 22 is the whole. So we have part whole, part whole. We're going to get our decimal multiplier here. Our decimal multiplier from top to bottom. When I do 35 divided by 100, that's going to be 0.35. So we're going to multiply by 0.35. We're going to multiply by 0.35 here. So on our calculator, we do 22 times 0.35, and that's going to give us 7.7. So the part is 7.7, and that's 35% of 22. For the B, what percent is 39 out of 44? We're looking for the percent. 39 is a part, 44 is a whole. So notice that we've set up our proportion here, 39 out of 44, and we want an equivalent proportion in terms of percentages. So we're going to find our decimal multiplier, divide the top with the bottom. So again, we need our calculator. We do 39 divided by 44, and that's going to give us a multiplier. It's not a very nice number, but we're going to round it. So 0.886, so we're going to round to 0.89. And then we use that same multiplier on the other side to get our percentage. Or we can move the decimal place over 2 places. In either case, we get a percentage of 89%. For C, it says 60 is 30% of a number. So 60 is a part, 30% is the part, the number represents the whole. So we set up our proportion based on 30%, 30 out of 100, and then 60 is a part, so it goes on top. Our decimal multiplier is going to be times by 0.3. Okay, our decimal multiplier is our decimal percentage. So instead of timesing by 0.3, going from bottom to top, we need to go from top to bottom. So instead of timesing by 0.3, we need to do the opposite. Divide by 0.3. So 60 divided by 0.3 gives us 200. So 30 out of 100 is same as 60 out of 200. So the number is 200. In D, it says Sam is 75% of Ben's height. It looks like we have to change this to 75%. So 75% is the part, 100% is the whole. Ben should represent the whole. So I'm setting up my proportion with percentages. So 75% here. And then Sam is the part, so 150 goes on top. And we're trying to find the whole, which is Ben. So our decimal multiplier again is the decimal percentage, so times 0.75. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to divide by that same decimal percentage. So on my calculator, 150 divided by 0.75 is going to give me 200. So that means that Ben is 200 centimeters tall.